In this video, we're going to talk about print awareness skill number 10, which is the last one, and it's identifying the first sound in words. And what this means is it really requires the children to be able to listen to the sounds in words and identifying the beginning letter sounds in words. Before, we had kind of, with the snake example, we were doing it more with a connection to identifying the letter. And we did pinpoint on the sound, but it was more, the focus was on finding the words that begin with the letter S. This is kind of similar, but now we're really going to have more of the focus on the sound itself. And the reason why this is so important to emergent literacy is because learning the letter sound is how we learn to read and write. If we don't know the sounds that letters make, then we're not going to be able to identify words to read and write. So the more that we can build upon this skill and introduce these letter sounds to children, they're really beginning that phonological awareness, which is part of the reason why we did the phonological lesson plans before and phonemics ones, because it's just such important skills that children need to know. So for this one, what I would do is, I would read the title to the children, The Mitten. Mitten. Does anybody know what sound the letter M makes? And you can pre-assess that. You may have some that say B, duh, and then, so you're going to point it out to them. The mitten. Can everybody say that with me? Mitten. The mitten. So the letter M makes the sound So we're going to read through the page, and I want you, if you hear words that start with the same sound as mitten, M, I want you to raise your hand, and you can start to read. Once there was a boy named Nicky who wanted his new mittens. Oh, I see some hands up. I hear and mittens too. Made. Oh, more hands up. Nice job. Made starts with the letter M too. Made from wool as white as snow. And you're making the connection with the letter sound in there. And really, you can use any story and any letter sound with that. So basically, that's kind of just putting it all together and focusing on that phonetic piece of the beginning letter sounds and putting it all together. So again, all 10 of these skills are super important, and they build upon each other. And these are all really important skills that children need to know in order when they go into kindergarten and they're beginning to learn how to read. So the more that we can expose children to that and learn and teach them these skills, it just makes them more prepared. It doesn't need to be formal sit-downs, lesson plans, but more of using literacy as an opportunity to help build and teach children these skills.